Hello guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. So guys, with this session onwards, with this session I'm going to start Selenium Grid concept. Okay, so a couple of sessions will be there in Selenium Grid. What is Selenium Grid introduction, and what are different setup things that we have to perform, and what are the different ways of executing your program or your Selenium code on the multiple machines, how to create the hubs, servers, node, and everything we will cover, and how to execute your code on the different machine. Okay, different machine, either it can be Windows, it can be Linux. Okay, so I'll try to get one VM virtual machine, and I'll tell you that how to set up virtual machine on the Google Cloud and all, and then accordingly we can do that. So in this particular session today, I'll be giving you that what is Selenium Grid first of all. What do you mean by Selenium Grid? What is the importance of Selenium Grid? The architecture of Selenium Grid completely. Okay. So guys, Selenium Grid is nothing. This is just a configuration. There is no tool like just like WebDriver we have. Okay. Selenium Grid is just a fourth component, or we can say the one of the concept of Selenium. Okay. So the concept here is that whatever the code we have written so far in Selenium, we are running on our local machine. Local machine means on our local laptop or maybe desktop. On my own machine, I'm running. But what if I want to execute the same code on some different machine, or maybe some different VM, or maybe some cloud? So, how to do that? What if I want to execute, let's see, same time I want to execute Google Chrome, same time I want to execute on Firefox and Internet Explorer? So, how to perform those things? What if I want to execute Google Chrome 13.1 and Google Chrome 13.2 on the same machine? How exactly I'll do that? Or maybe not on the same machine, but on the different machines, I want to test my application on the two different versions of the same browser. I cannot do it on my local machine because I can have only and only one instance, okay, of my Google Chrome or Firefox. So how to do those things? So for that purpose, always remember Selenium Grid is used to execute your program on VM. VM means virtual machine, or maybe some cloud machine, or maybe some different machine. Okay, it can be any other laptop also. Okay, so you can execute your program over there. Okay, you are not executing anything from your laptop or on your laptop. So how to do that? Okay, so the very basic concept here is, guys, I'll tell you. Let's see, I have, this is my laptop, okay, and this is my machine I'm using. This is my Java code or Selenium or whatever the programming language you are using over there. What I'll do, I'll create one hub. So in Selenium Grid, there are two things, guys: hub and node. Hub is like the master part. Nodes mean, okay, servants. So I can have only and only in a particular setup, I can have only one hub, okay, and multiple masters. It means I can have one hub and I can have multiple nodes. So let's see, I have one hub is available. This is called, let's see, this is hub. Okay, this is my hub I create. Okay, hub is just like a server. On this particular hub machine, a server is running like that. I'll tell you what kind of server and what exactly it is. And number of nodes. Nodes means VM. This is the first node, this is the second node, and this is the third node. Okay, number of VMs are running on that particular different machines. This is VM1, VM2, and VM3. So let's write some name. Let's see. This is my Java plus WebDriver code. Okay, or maybe it can be any language if you're writing in Perl or maybe in Python or maybe in Ruby. So whatever the language binding you are using, let's say you are writing over here. This is your Java code. Okay, this is your laptop where exactly you are writing over there. Or maybe that code is available on Git repository or something like that. It can be anything. Now I'll create one hub. So this is called hub. Okay. On this particular hub, my server is running. Okay, I'll tell you what kind of server. So one server is running on this particular hub machine. This is another VM. I would say this is one more VM. This is also VM. Okay, on that particular machine it is running. I have, let's see, this is VM number 1, VM1. I have another VM also, VM2. This is VM2, then VM3 and VM4. Okay, so these 4 VMs are there. Out of these 4 VMs, we have one is hub, right? And another one is 3 are VM2, VM3, and VM4. These are nodes. Let's see, this is my node 1. I would say this is my node, okay, 1. This is node 1. This is node 2, okay, and this is node 3. Okay, so these nodes are nothing just like a physical machine, or maybe it can be a virtual machine or VM. And this particular hub is connected to all these nodes. It's controlling all these nodes actually, like that. Okay, or we can have multiple nodes also, but we can have only and only one hub. Okay, we can have only and only one hub. Okay, and the communication is happening between these two machines. Communication is happening between these two machines, and communication is happening between these two machines also. VM1 and VM4, VM1 to VM3, and VM1 to VM2. And what kind of communication is happening? This communication is happening through JSON protocol. Okay, I would say JSON via protocol. Okay, JSON via protocol and some HTTP response, I mean request we are sending to this guy also for communication purpose, and to this guy also for communication purpose, and to VM3, or I mean VM4 also, to node 3 also we are sending some JSON wire. And what kind of JSON wire and all those things I'll tell you later. Okay, now what is happening on these node machine? On these node machine, this particular VM2, VM3, and VM4 having multiple browsers. Let's see, we have multiple browsers. We have Internet Explorer, we have Firefox, we have Safari, and let's see, we have Chrome. On the same thing, we have Internet Explorer, Firefox, Safari, and Chrome. And on VM4 also we have these 4 browsers: Internet Explorer, Firefox, Safari, and Chrome. Right? So this VM is having all these configuration. Right? This VM is having all these configuration. This VM3 is having all these configuration. Okay, and this VM4 having all these 4 different browsers or configuration. Okay, I'll write some name. Let's see, I'm having Internet Explorer on this machine. Okay, this is Internet Explorer. This is Firefox with some version. Okay, and this is Chrome, and this is Safari. Let's see. Okay, similarly we have these kind of things over here also available. Okay, so what exactly will happen the moment I send this particular request, this JSON via request, HTTP request to node 1? I'm sending what kind of request? I'm sending request that, okay boss, I want Chrome on this particular node 1 machine. I want Chrome, let's see, 31, Firefox 52, Internet Explorer 9, okay, and let's see, Safari 7. That kind of okay, configuration I have of the respective browser. Okay, respective browser. And different kind of configuration is also available on VM3, and some different kind of configurations are also available on VM4, something like that, maybe different version. Okay, so these 4 browsers are available on the respective VM or respective node. Now what will happen the moment we send through JSON via protocol, okay, on which browser you want to execute and what exactly the version you have. And one more thing, let's see, this is my, okay, this is my let's see, Windows machine. This VM, okay, this node 1 is my Windows machine. Okay, this is my Windows machine. This VM3, let's see, this is my Mac machine, MacBook. Okay, this is the Mac machine. Or another one is, let's see, this is my Linux machine. So I have 3 different operating systems also. And maybe this hub is running on some Windows machine, or it can be anything, Windows or Mac or whatever. Okay, this is, we are not bothered about the operating system of this hub. We are bothered about this node. One is Windows with these kind of configuration, node 2 having Mac with these kind of configuration, although Mac IE9 doesn't matter. And Linux also, we have these kind of configurations are available. So what will happen the moment we will write our code over here, but ultimately code is written over here, all the classes and everything we are writing over here. So in this particular code, guys, what we have to do, we have to tell what kind of desired capabilities. This is called one concept, desired capabilities. What kind of desired capabilities? Okay, what kind of desired capabilities you are going to use? I'm going to tell in my code that I need such kind of desired capabilities. Spelling mistake. Just a minute. Okay, just desired capabilities. I want that on Windows machine. Okay, I want uh, Firefox 52. Okay, this combination I want Windows with Firefox 52. So three things I'll be passing. What is your operating system? What is your platform? What is your browser? And what is your browser version? So this particular thing I'll be passing from here. This is called desired capabilities. I want three desired capabilities. Platform means operating system, your browser, and the browser version. So I'll be passing this particular Firefox, and I'll tell to master this server, okay, I want to execute my code on this particular combination. So I'll tell, okay, to my server. And this server configuration we have to do in our code. Okay, by using one class is available that is called remote webdriver. So remote webdriver is used to execute your program on VM or remotely. Okay, whenever you want to execute your program on different machine, in that case you have to use, okay, in that case you have to use remote webdriver, guys. Okay, but whenever you have to execute your program on your local machine, on your laptop, in that case you have to use webdriver. We will be using webdriver driver equal to, okay, I mean we use webdriver driver equal to new Chrome driver. Now we will be using remote webdriver. So remote webdriver is a class which is implementing WebDriver interface. So we will be using WebDriver driver equal to new remote WebDriver. So we won't use any browser specific driver now. Whenever you have to interact with Selenium Grid, you don't need to use any specific Chrome driver or Internet Explorer driver or something like that. Okay, you have to use remote WebDriver. And with remote WebDriver, you have to pass these three things, that I want Windows machine with Firefox and the version is 52. And I'll tell this information to Hub, this guy. Hub will decide, okay, I have three nodes on which machine this particular configuration is available. Let's see, this Windows 50, Firefox 52 is available on this machine. Let's see, this is Firefox 53 actually. Okay, let's see, Firefox 55, not 52. Okay, this is 55. This is Firefox, let's see, 60. Okay, this is Firefox 60 actually. Okay, and having different combination. So Hub will decide, okay, tell me your what exactly you want. I want Windows Firefox 52. Selenium Hub server, this particular server will send this request to, through JSON wire protocol, will send this request to this guy, to VM2. Now VM2, what exactly it will do? On VM2, all the WebDriver commands which are happening, okay, whatever the browser specific commands, okay, like browser specific command dot click, okay, send keys and all, those things will be performed over here. Okay, those things will be performed on the respective browser, right? And what we have to do, guys, on this particular machine VM2, we need geekodriver.exe, right? Geekodriver.exe file. We need Chrome driver.exe, and we need Internet Explorer driver.exe. All these three executable files should be available on this machine also, it should be available on this machine also, and it should be available on third machine also, right? Now, so tomorrow I'm sending this, okay, Windows Firefox with 52. Hub will decide, okay, this is Windows Firefox with Windows, but this is Mac with Firefox 53, but this is Linux with 60. So immediately it will send, it will match, okay, I have this particular VM, okay, immediately it will send this request to this guy. Now on this VM, we know that, okay, Firefox driver, Gecko driver.exe or Chrome driver.exe is already available. Immediately the action will be performed on the Firefox 52 will be launched, okay, on that particular VM. Now what if, let's say I'm passing some different configuration, Windows Firefox 72. 72, it's not available here, it's not available here, it's not available here. Plus Windows. Although forget about these two because this is Mac and this is Linux, so it will not consider these two in the picture. It will consider with Windows Firefox 52. I don't have any such machine. Immediately it will give you an error. Okay, it will respond. Okay, one error that, okay, I don't have such configuration or configuration mismatch error or something like that. Right? So on these machines we have browser specific drivers are available, and then the actual WebDriver code, right? The actual WebDriver commands and everything. Okay, WebDriver will execute commands on the respective machine from here. Okay, whatever the configuration that you are passing, on the basis of that, if it is Chrome or if it is internet driver.exe or Gecko driver.exe, it will perform like that. Okay, so hub will decide which machine I have to select on the basis of this particular request. And who will send this request? We will send this request from the code in the form of remote WebDriver, in the form of desired capabilities. So we will use desired capabilities in remote WebDriver configuration. We will send this request to our server. Server will see that, okay, do we have, how many machines we have? Let's see, tomorrow I have 10 machines or 5 machines. So hub will check, do I have this configuration? If I have, hub automatically immediately will send this request to that particular VM, and VM will execute that code with the help of WebDriver on that particular browser, like that. Now tomorrow I'm passing different configuration, like I'm passing Firefox 52. I'm passing Mac, Safari, and 7. I'm also passing, let's see, Linux, Chrome 31. Okay, these configuration also I'm passing. So how many requests I'm passing? 3 requests in desired capabilities: Mac, Safari 7, Linux, Chrome 31, and Windows Firefox 52. It means 3 different platforms: Mac machine, Linux machine, and Windows machine, and 3 different browsers: Safari, Chrome, and Firefox, with 3 different versions. Okay, we will pass all these things in this particular desired capabilities. We will send all these 3 things to her server. Server will check one by one. Okay, Mac Safari 7, send it to this guy, send it to Mac machine. Linux Chrome 31, send it to this guy, Linux Chrome 31. Windows Firefox 52, send it to this guy, VM2. Okay, so Windows Chrome 31, and the respective Firefox 52 means Gecko driver will be executed. Here we have Safari, it means Safari will be executed. This particular browser will be executed. Here Chrome driver.exe, Chrome browser will be executed, like that. So everything is happening in parallel mode. So we can pass single request also, and we can pass multiple request also, and everything is executing on the, we are achieving cross browser testing. Okay, what we are achieving? We are achieving cross browser testing in parallel mode. Right, in parallel mode we are achieving cross browser testing with the help of Selenium Grid configuration. So there is no such tools are available. We just need to download this particular server. On this particular hub machine, we need to start the server, we need to start the node. We have to connect all these 3 nodes to this particular server, and then we are good to go. And we just need to change our code. Instead of writing WebDriver driver equal to new Chrome driver, we will be writing WebDriver driver equal to new remote WebDriver. And inside the remote WebDriver, we will say where exactly my hub server is running. And then I'll create one desired capabilities object. and I'll pass whatever the capability I want. Capabilities means this is my desired capability. These are my desired capabilities at Mac Safari with 7, Linux Chrome 31, Windows Firefox 52, and whatever the configuration you want. Make sure that, let's say you are passing Windows Firefox 52 and Firefox is not available on Windows, immediately it will give you error. Or maybe that version is not available. We are passing Firefox 53 on Windows, but here we have 53. We are passing 52. Okay, server will check, okay, I don't have anything, immediately it will return an error. Okay, so the communication between this server and this VM is also called node. The server and node, hub and node is happening through JSON wire protocol through HTTP. This is a REST call we are passing. Simple REST API or web service will be called like that. So guys, this is the architecture of Selenium Grid. Nothing else. That's it. If anyone is asking, okay, at a time of interview about Selenium Grid, the exact diagram you have to explain like that. There is nothing else about, okay, other than that. Okay. So please, I mean, today I'm not going to, in this particular session, I'm not going to write any code. In the next session, I'll tell you how to create, first of all, setup. We will set up machines on my Mac machine, and on VM machine, we will use this particular configuration. And then I'll tell you how to create the server, how to make the connection between node and server, and then what kind of code we have to change. Okay, I'll tell you each and everything about that. So this is very, very important. The configuration, the architecture of Selenium Grid. Most of the companies at a time of interview, they will be asking, what is desired capabilities? What is remote webdriver? How will you set up the configuration? Give me the architecture. You have to draw the diagram like that. Okay, then this is the best answer you can explain. And this is one of the most important topic. If you know the architecture, easily you will understand Selenium Grid. Okay, so always keep this particular picture in your mind, guys. Okay, so that's all for this particular session. In the next session, I'll tell you the coding part and other configuration and setup part. Okay, so thanks for watching. With this particular session, we are starting our Selenium Grid series, and I think a couple of sessions will be there. Maybe 2 or 3 sessions will be there more, and after that, we are good to go with Selenium Grid also. Okay, so thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any issue. And guys, this is my channel name, Naveen Automation Labs. So please subscribe to the channel, and if you really like this video, please share with your friends and others. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask on the comment section. Thank you so much, and thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.